Hi guys, German Prepper here. Events in Europe's east are unfolding quickly now. Martial law across Russia has been declared, setting the entire country on a war footing. Bombs and missiles are continuing to rain down on Ukrainian cities non-stop, with whole fleets of drones seen to be in use. Ukraine has lost over 30% of its power stations, with the government now declaring emergency rationing nationwide. Russian forces are continuing to advance on the towns of Bakhmut and Avdiivka in the Donetsk region. PMC Wagner forces are proceeding with the construction of a strengthened defence line in the province of Luhansk. In the south, huge battles have already erupted around Kherson, with the first attacks of a massing Ukrainian army having been repulsed at great cost to both sides. Now for the really bad news. Air defence systems have had to be used to repel continuing missile attacks by Ukrainian troops on the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric station. Leon Diev, head of the Kakhovskaya district administration, made this statement. Today, the air raid alarm went off 5 times. There have been several attempts with rocket attacks on the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric station. The air defence system worked. The attack, the purpose of which was the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric station, was repelled. Vladimir Saldo, acting governor of the Kherson region, made this statement. There is an immediate risk of flooding the lands due to the planned destruction of the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric dam and the release of water from a reservoir of power plants upstream of the Dnieper. I announce the voluntary relocation and departure for residents of the Beryslavsky, Belozersky, Alexandrovsky and Snigirevsky districts. All this work will be done in an organised manner and the evacuation will be free of charge. So guys, I want to now relay to you what, according to Russian media, the consequences of a strike at the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric power plant would be. Note that regardless of the source, this is factual information and should be taken as such. 1. All settlements downstream of the Dnieper will either be washed away or flooded, including Kherson and Golaya Pristan. The area will become uninhabitable, even after water recedes due to the destruction of infrastructure. 2. The northern Crimea Canal will be empty as water enters the settlement area from the Kakhovka reservoir. Tavrisky is located above the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric dam. Crimea will remain without water again. 3. Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant will run out of cooling water. There are no cooling towers next to it. Cooling water is taken from the Dnieper. The station will be closed indefinitely. The risk of nuclear accidents will increase dramatically. 4. The Dnieper will become shallower above the dam of the Kakhovskaya hydroelectric station. After the frost, there will be an opportunity to transport equipment. 5. Russia will lose access to the right bank of the Dnieper. Supplying the group of the armed forces of the Russian Federation will become an extremely difficult task. 6. The ecosystem of the area will suffer massive damage. 7. The economic damage will be terrifying. It will take decades and billions of rubles to repair the damage. So guys, there you are. The threat current battles are now posing in terms of destruction and lives just went up exponentially in the conflict zone. Be assured that if Russian Federation defences fail at the dam, a massive catastrophe will unfold that although serving short-term Ukrainian military objectives of securing the south from counterattack, would be a disaster for the people of the region. The fact it also then threatens the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is a nightmare scenario for the whole of Europe. I will not speculate on what the Russian Federation response to such an attack would be. A question for you all now to end. We have both NATO and Russian Federation nuclear exercises going on right now. Are we at DEFCON 2? As always, looking forward to reading your answers. Keep prepping, guys. Cheers for now.